getting to the end of this. It's on. That's on. Chloe, this way. We're finally off the scenic route. What should we do now? Please exit to the Royal Avenue from here and head to Gransel. My men are causing enough of a diversion that... Scrutiny? What? Security? That security should be pressed pretty thin. Okay. If everything looks okay, you keep going to the Bracer Guild without being spotted. I understand. What about you? I will hold the enemy here. I should be able to buy you a little extra time. No, you can't. I can't go on my own. I'll fight at your side. We all have something to protect. I will stay here for all my convictions and duty. And most importantly for you, my lady, forgive my impertinence. But you are of the paramount importance to me. I will guard you with my life, and I ask only that you remember me as your friend and confidant. I understand, Julia, but please, promise me you won't do anything reckless. And that we will meet again in better circumstances and take tea with my grandmother. I'll bake you something. I'll try a new recipe and bake you something sweet and delicious. I look forward to it. Please, hurry. Sieg, look after her. They finally caught up. Three men, 5 dogs. I think you underestimate me. As he taught me how to wield a blade, the time to truly use it has come. I, Julia Schwartz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen, will not yield. Chloe, she told you to run. I still see your legs. Sieg! Quiet phone. I'll be alright. I want you to go back to see Julia. I can't bear to just leave her. It's just like it's just like she said. Security is lighter. I have to get to the Bracer Guild. Rain. Is it now when Estelle and Joshua were supposed to arrive in town? It can't be. The Intelligence Division's Special Operations vessel. They're actually operating in broad daylight. Oh. Why? Fancy meeting you here. Chloe Rhines, enrolled in the Social Studies program at the Genis Royal Academy. If I could have a quick word with you? Well, this isn't going well. This isn't going well at all. A dark cloud looms over the royal city, and yea, it signals a passion most black. But so fascinating a shade of black it seems. You are such an idiot. Vander. Am I perchance dreaming? Mueller, my boon companion. Have you come all this way, all the long roads from the imperial capital, just to see me? On what wind did you fly hither? Wind? What are you talking about? I'm here because I've had to follow your stupid ass all over the Adios damned creation. Do you have any idea how much time this has cost me? Please, my dear, don't hide behind such a base profanities. Your lips spit venom, but the fire in your eyes show the depths of worry that drove you onward to my side. Love, it is truly blind. That doesn't even make... No more words, dear Mueller. Fly to my embrace. I came here because I'm trying to bring you information that you asked for. But I'm guessing you'd rather hug than talk. Lo, I am hoist with my own petard. Very well, let us talk. Yes, like sane people. As you wish. Ahem. What news, my lord? What news for your humble Olivier? No. Alright, no clowning then. Don't play like that, brother. Give me man some information. Lay it on me, man. You're making me stupid or just being around you. Okay, I'll tell you. Just stop opening your mouth and making sound coming out of it. Huzzah! Regarding the guy we were talking about before, I managed to pick up his trail. From what I found, he has one of the Erebonian Bracer guilds about a month ago. Oh? Over the past several months, all of the guild's branches in the Empire have been attacked, one after another. What? Seems he was supposed to be investigating. Why? Attacked, you say? I should think it unlikely, but might these have been perpetrated by some military unit somewhere? You picked up on it. It was not in the world of 10 years ago, though. As far as I know, no military force has been given marching orders. I bet that someone hired Jaegers to pull this off. Anyway, our boy's trail stopped for a while, right when that case was solved. Oh dear. I took such pains coming to Liberl, and 'twould seem that I was following a wild goose. I guess so. But it seems the man we're after isn't here. There's no real reason to stick around. That storm you were talking about is going to be worse than expected. A lot worse. You should come back to the Imperial capital before you get caught in it. Even ever a jester. How could I bear to part with the opportunity to play a role in one of the finest opera ever? What? Tell me you're not actually thinking of... I am. You might say I'm already in costume. Sadly, the lead is unavailable, so the understudies must be used. I have the utmost faith that between the two of them, they will put on a grand performance. He's talking about the Bright siblings. The final chapter, Turmoil in the Royal City. The Legend of Heroes, Trails in the Sky. Welcome back, one and all, to the title I just said. Last time we wrapped up Chapter 3 and shit's getting real. So you were able to get the professor out safely. You even got the logic unit back. I don't even have the words. Thank you. We didn't do that much. Really, we were just as backup for Agate. If you really want to express your gratitude, I suggest you direct it toward him, since he kept the professor safe. I certainly will. It'll be nice when all this craziness ends. All we can do now is put our faith in Agate. It does seem that Colonel Richard has something in mind for Grancel, though. He means to use that black orbment, that thing he called Gospel. Yeah, I don't even know what it's exactly used for, but we've been asked it by the professor to talk to Her Majesty about it. That's when you know things have gotten very serious. I'm pretty sure that the professor is on good terms with her, though. It's not unusual for him to have access to the top secret information. What's the gist of the request from him? Unlikely as it sounds, Kalika, what do you think it would be? Do you think it would be safer for us to go to Grancel given the climate? There's certainly no evidence to suggest that you will be involved with the security breach at the fort, so it should be fine. Indeed, I would advise you to go there before a full investigation is begun. It's likely that the thorough search of the central factory will be performed. Agreed, which means that now's the time to figure out what to do about it. I wish both of you the best of luck. Be sure to deliver the professor's message. You can count on us. Consider it Her Majesty's hands. Take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch. Yeah, now's not the time to let my guard down with the army around. So I'll be off now. Safe journey. Well then, I guess there's no time like the present. We should try to get an audience with Her Majesty as soon as possible. If that's the plan, we need to take the next airliner out. It should take us half a day to reach Gransel by foot. An airship would only take an hour. That's true. I kind of thought it'd be cool to walk all the way around the kingdom, but oh well. Just a moment. Always a pleasure. Yes, if you would mind. To the Gransel. Right. Yes, bill is the usual account. Thank you. What was that? Was that the reception desk at the terminal? Yes. You now have guaranteed seats on the next Gransel board airliner. We are paying your way, so all you need to do is check in. Take this with you. And a recommendation. Whoa, wait, what? This isn't necessary. You've already done so much for us. The tickets are simply a business expense related to delivering the professor's message. The letter of recommendation is for the superlative job you did in rescuing the professor. Accept it and be proud of what you've accomplished. Right. Thank you. Third class bracer. Flight leaves at 11. You'll want to get to the terminal before then, so as soon as you have time to check in. Adios keep you safe. That's heavy. That's cool. I was literally hitting the fucking shoulder buttons to... check the map. I've been playing... Hollow Knight. Let's see if I can't get a copy of the Liberal News. Yep. According to an announcement made by the Intelligence Division, a terrorist attack occurred at the Zeiss Central Factory. Concrete details remain scarce, but the smoke canisters deployed by the criminals caused a temporary state of panic. After the incident, residents witnessed soldiers dressed in blue uniforms exit the building. The Royal Army has expanded checks and is currently tracking the phony soldiers' movements. Relating to the blue uniforms reported at the scene, several witnesses have indicated that they were the uniforms worn by the Royal Guard. The Intelligence Division has avoided making any statements regarding the matter, but this information proves to be true. The implications could affect the entire Royal Army. We will carefully follow how the situation develops in the near future. In the evening 2 days prior to the incident, as an unusual phenomenon occurred within the city of Zeiss, which caused all orbits to black out temporarily. The Royal Army is investigating whether or not there is any connection to the recent terrorist attack. The perpetrator's objective in this latest terrorist incident is still unclear at this time. The Liberal News has therefore complied. Some of the theories being... What? Some of the theories being bandied about in connection with the incident. I don't know why. I couldn't read that properly. I thought I saw an R in there for some reason. Like, whatever. Theory 1. The Imperial forces were behind the incident in order to get their hands on the Central Factory's technology. This theory suggests that a mercenary force like a Jaeger Corps was used to carry out the actual attack. Second theory is an insurgency was carried out by part of the Royal Army, and in order to send a shockwave across the kingdom, this same group sought to occupy the Central Factory. However, without any prior incident from the military, this theory does not seem plausible. Theory 3, attacks by an ancient dragon. A rather odd theory by a group of researchers that purports that an ancient dragon living within the mountains region attacked the central factory. This theory may best be addressed by returning to it in a few weeks to see if any sort of verifiable evidence was left behind. That's... Well, it's like Niall said, they run the occasional gossip column, so I think they stuck that in there to add a little levity to the situation. Grab the drink. The Anberg Wall, the latest line of defense during the 100 Days' War, which protected the royal city from the Imperial Army. This wall, likened to a protective shell, encompasses the whole of Grancel. It is one of several ancient ruins scattered across the kingdom. If one were to climb atop the ramparts from both the Gran and Stockholm gates, one might just be able to feel the wisdom of the ancients through the majestic structures. This time I will be introducing a hotel rather than an inn. The hotel which I speak is the Roenbaum. Boasts the highest degree of pedigree in the entire kingdom. The hotel stands next door to the Grancel Castle, a location other establishments could only dream of. And it's just a few minutes walk from Grancel's East Block. If one intends to fully enjoy the annual festivities, this is one of the places that should not be off your list. And especially for the celebrities of all walks of life. By all means, take this opportunity to experience its critically acclaimed service. Cool. I keep hitting the shoulder button to bring up the map. Yeah. Whatever. Antoine! Kitty! He's the one who snuck into that shipping container. His name's Antoine, if I remember correctly. Aww. You scared me to death. I hope you take some time to think about what you did was wrong. Nope, not listening. I think he's playing dumb. Hey, there you are. Gustav! Factory Chief told me that the rescue went off without a hitch. The professor's always been a mentor of sorts to all the engineers. So I wanted to say thanks on behalf of everyone. Well, we couldn't have pulled it off without you and your crew. Tita was so surprised that I thought her eyes might pop out. So that really was on purpose. To fool the enemy, sometimes you have to fool your allies. So, what business do you have at the gate? Yeah, that's a quote from Art of War, I believe. The professor asked us to go to Grancel. We're a little early for the 11 o'clock flight. Yeah, well, it also looks like it'll be a little late. There's still time to drop off your bags, so I think you can take it easy in town for a bit. You two. Hey, Gerald. What's going on? You're all here. To be honest, we've had some trouble. What kind? We've received a communique from the Airship Corporation. It looks like the ship will be arriving a few hours late. What? Just what's going on? More sky bandits? Something like that. Seems to me that the terrorists staged an ambush to disrupt the Queen's birthday. All ships are grounded at port while the military conducts inspections. That would mean they're probably looking for the professor's group. Which means the ship that's bound for Grancel is being held up en route. A military guard ship is coming here from Lestian Fortress instead. I get it. But if that's the case, you're going to be extremely busy. No kidding. I've got to explain the situation to all the customers. Which means you two have a good chunk of time to kill. Just thought of something. If you want to wait at the Bracer Guild, I can get in touch with you there. Okay? Thank you. Well, this stinks like last year's diapers. If the military's coming here, I know they'll want to check out the line that the fucking whatever it is. I better talk with the factory chief. Yeah, if they check up on what happened yesterday, that won't be good. Be careful. I ain't so senile that I need a couple of punk kids to tell me to be careful. Take it easy. That doesn't look so hot. Yeah, this could put the airliner in danger. We've got time, so maybe we should take the highway. Oh man, it's been so long since I got to ride on an airship too. This is your fault, Colonel Richard. Well, try to look at it as an ongoing opportunity to advance your training. Did it say go to the reception desk? I think that's what it said. Things are certainly bustling around here. First, I believe I shall go see the factory chief. I have to admire the colonel for planning this. Okay, Hart, anytime you want to go back to running at normal speed would be fine. If we waste any more time here, the intelligence division people will catch up with us. We should head to town while we have time. We have to take the east road to Grantsville. And just reported in with error. I don't know if that was required or not, but I'm taking no chances. The Ritter Roadway. Yeah, toward that gate. That was a waste. This is actually getting irritating. I swear to God have mercy.
Piece of cake.
That was actually very annoying. Let's avoid unnecessary combat for now and just make my way to Gransel. Let's avoid the military base. Looks a lot like the Groon Gate back in Roland. Both gates cut through the same wall. Anberg wall completely surrounds the Gransel region. It was built almost 1,000 years ago, but it's solid enough that it held off the Imperial forces. It sure looks like it'd take more than a few guns to knock it down. Still, it looks like the tourist attraction. Looks like a tourist attraction once you. It looks like a tourist attraction, one where you would climb up to the top to check out the view. You're planning to go up there and sprint all along the walls, aren't you? I didn't say that. I was just thinking that. It'd be nice for us to have a nice, quiet lunch together. That the two of us and that talk about whatever. Isn't that what we always do? Never mind. Let's just get the paperwork done. Are you mad about something? It's just you. Let's just go in and forget this whole conversation. Girls can be so difficult. She has awkward feelings. What is it with you kids these days? Are you brave or just crazy? Are you on some kind of hiking date on the highway? What? A date? It's nothing like that. We're brother and sister. Funny, you don't look like siblings. But you do have the same last name. Alright, you're ready to go. Estelle, you seem preoccupied. You okay? Do you want to rest? No, I'm fine. Let's just get to the capital. If you're sure. Well, if you two aren't on a date, are you going to see the martial arts competition? Martial arts? Wrong again. There's an annual martial arts competition held in the Royal Grand Arena. It was originally only for the Royal Guardsmen elite, but now it's open to any who are willing. I believe the preliminaries are starting this afternoon. That sounds fun. That's definitely right up your alley, Estelle. The Queen will be there in person, so the admission fees are being discounted. If I weren't working, I'd be there myself. Sorry to hear it. Of course, I'd rather be participating than watching. See if all my training's paid off. I can imagine. But if they've already started, it'll be impossible. And we've got a job to finish. Don't forget, you'll just have to make do in the stands. Too bad. Sir, something wrong? That emblem. I didn't notice because of your age, but your bracers? Yeah. Is there a problem? Not a problem exactly. Never mind. I never thought. Soldier, are you loitering while on duty? Sir, is there a problem? Well, sir, it's just that these two are bracers, sir. Huh? You two. I'd like a few minutes of your time if that's alright. We do need to get to the capital. Is that so? May I ask the nature of your business? We've got a job. What kind of job? I'm sorry, but we're on an official guild contract. Our business with the client is a private matter. Sounds suspicious to me. I'm afraid you're gonna have to explain yourselves. Look, I don't see what the big problem is. We've received information from high military command. The Royal Guardsmen have been revolted against the Queen and are staging terrorist attacks. And it seems that some of these terrorists have disguised themselves as bracers. So we're under orders to detain anyone claiming to be a bracer pending investigation. What? That's enough, soldier. I'm sorry, but we have orders. Until we can confirm your identity, you are to remain here at the stank. You are to remain here. You can't be serious. Why do... There you are. Professor Alba. I've been waiting for you. If you're finished with your paperwork, let's get going. What? I apologize, Professor. It seems we've hit a small snag that might delay our departure somewhat. Just a moment. Who are you? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a specialist of archaeology, Professor Alba. I'm from North Ambria, and I'm here in Liberl for an investigation of research. Have you processed this man's identification? Yes, sir. His passport checks out, and the Gransel History Museum will vouch for him. Well, then everything seems to check out. I apologize for the delay, Professor. So what relationship do you have with these two? They're bracers. They've saved my life quite a few times, so I decided to have them accompany me to the capital. Isn't that correct, Joshua, Estelle? Yes, that's right. Well, it seems you have proof of your identity. I apologize to the both of you for this misunderstanding. Oh no, it's not a problem. We know how it goes with strict protocols. No hard feelings. I swear I'm going to get wrinkles if there are any more surprises. I mean, you started playing along so fast with the professor. I thought I had forgotten our assignment for a moment. Hardly. I'd hoped you'd catch on a little bit quicker, though. Well, excuse me for my performance, Mr. Silvertongue. Not all of us can lie with such a straight face. What was that? Never mind. Sorry to surprise you. It just seemed you two were in some trouble, so I spoke up. Should I have not? No. We were definitely in some trouble. Thank you. We appreciate your help. My way of returning the favor. Still, though, what was that argument all about anyway? Heard something about a terrorist attack? It seems there's a gang of criminals out there who have been causing trouble disguising themselves as normal citizens. And the two of us were suspected of being in said gang. Yeah, can you believe that? I swear, every single person in the military has a massive stick up their I see. Very troubling indeed, the situation and the imagery. By the way, I heard that the incident at the tower wound up getting complicated. How did that turn out? Well, there were a few loose ends, but for the most part, we managed to get things done. I expected you'd do well. I could tell you two had the beginnings of great bracers the first time we met. I'm happy to see I was right. We don't deserve that. We've still got a lot to learn. We're still in training. But Professor, what brings you to a place like this? Naturally, I'm on my way to the capital. I was going to take a ship, but I found myself short of funds. Oh well, archaeologists need exercise too. The walk should do me some good. You don't need to beat yourself up like that. But still, you sure are poor. We scholars of the humanities all have financial issues. Especially archaeology. Any money I make goes straight to the next excavation. Too bad. But we were lucky running into you here. Do you want to come along to the capital with us? Now wait a minute. I'm sure the professor is very busy with his own, and I'd love to. The road to the capital can be dangerous, or having you two nearby would be a relief. Not that it's that far to the capital anyway. Well, if you don't mind, we would be honored. Then it's settled. Let's get going. Well, I'm escorting Professor Alba now. Honestly, I think this is a good place to end this. Thank you all for watching. Join me next time on The Legend of Heroes: Trails in the Sky as we make our way to the capital city of Gransel. But until then, I'm the Dark Seraph, signing off.